よし、これで。大丈夫？昨日の設定のまま配信するところダメだな。はい、どうもどうも。FA になりました。はい。この成績では FA なら。あ、どうもどうも。じゃあやっていこうと思います。この成績ならね、まあどうなることだ。どこからオッパちなみに昨日っていうか前回の動画で1回やったらメッツに行きましたね。メッツから熱いラブコール来たんでね、行ってもいいと思うんですけど。待ってね。サンフランシスコですか？でも実は2球団のロブロもね、元はヤクルト、ダイヤモンドバックスのロブロ監督も、本当は元ヤクルトで、ね、いたんですけど。じゃあ行きましょうか。はい、これ、移籍先から決めていきます。その練習。ホワイトソックスが世界一。しかもウィンディークラシックじゃん。ワールドシリーズ。やば。ホワイトソックスも候補。いや、でもカブスもいいな。アドバンストゥオフシーズン。ハロルド・リオス。はい。チャンカルロスタント引退。マジ？このプレイなし。やば。強っ。ちなみに、見れねえや。一旦戻っていい？彼の望んでいるのは、ナショナルリーグで勝つコンテンダーであること。だから、ロッキーズ、パドレス、パイレーツ、カブス、レッツ、メッツ。この、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8？ 8 球団かな？ 8 球団がね、候補になります。じゃあ行きます。そうそう、入ってるんですよ。8球団ですね。8球団のうちどれか入れば契約しますって感じ。パドレスお、パドレス世界一か。今回はパドレスが世界一。やばいんだよな。 ビクターあるんだった。ビールマイヤーズ1体。インディアンスお前らどんだけ契約してて9年契約を提示してきました。早速オファー来ましたね。クリーブランドじゃないですね。タンパベイではなくてクリーブランドがですね、契約をやってきましたね。ふざけんな。こんなチームに入れるわけねえだろおいおいおい。ちょっとそれはやめていきましょう。これはダメです。いきません。メッツ来たメッツ来た今季 MLB 最多勝のメッツ来ました。残留交渉してきた。9年契約結んできた。デトロイト来た。おお、どうしますか。11年契約いやー、どうしよっかなー。これって何？契約しろってこと？クオリファイリングオファーってこと？クオリファイリングオファーじゃん、これ。クオリファイリングオファーか。そうだよね。単年で残留するって言ってますね。嫌です。却下します却下します
An early winter check-in. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it.
お、まだロイヤルズ来た。カージナルズ来た。いやー、これはちょっとどうしようかな。来たわ、ナショナルリーグ来ましたね。カンザスシティはアリーグなんですよ。行きますいや、どうしようかな。どうしようかな。ちょっといいっすか。ひでえなこれおい、ひでえなこの鎖具合。チャベスとかいるけど、いやーもうこれひどいね。一択かい本当に。 どうしよう、カシラ突っ込むかな。体験させようというの手で。悪いな。俺は強いチームが好きなんだ。よし。皆さんいい例を教えてみましょう。こういうチーム行って、どうしようかな。5年契約。悪いな。5年契約をさせていただく。ウェルカムトゥレッツ。ごめん、実は間違えとしちゃった。ごめん。もう一回やっていい？ごめん。もう一回戻すわ。違う、間違えた。ごめんね。ちょっと間違えた連打したの間違えた。三角戻そうとしたら、戻せなかった。もう一回見るか？もう一回行こうか。いや、いいね。ちょっと面白くなってきたわ。やっぱストーブリーグが一番面白いわね。レッドソックスパイレーツがマジか。まあ、この3球団来ましたね。サンディエゴ来た。サンディエゴもいいな。しませんよと。
An early winter check-in.
OK。
This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it.
この3球団かな。なくなった。どうしよう。サンディエゴ行く？西地区。サンディエゴか。ちなみにですね、このまま行くとスプリングトレーニングそのまま行きます。そう、こうやってチーム選べます。オファー取り下げましたね。初めて見たな。手薄ってことか。これ手薄ってことっすね。嘘。手薄じゃん、めちゃくちゃ。マジ？レッツ手薄なんだ。カウスも手薄なの。タイラー・ウェイドいんのか。行く？サンフランシスコ。サンフランシスコかコロラドか。でもコロラドはもういるんすよね。メッツ行きてえな。パイレーツセカンドいるんだね、もうね。 セカンドいるとこはいいです。だから点数なところ行きたいね。オファーはどこにしましょうか。めちゃくちゃ不足してないこのチーム。あいつに頼ったら負ける。いや、生きてえな。サンフランシスコ行ったか本当に。セントルイスね、実はめちゃくちゃ二塁いるんすよね。そっか、セカンドに先生がいるのか。じゃあダメだな。タイラー・ウェイドいる。ジャイアンツ、タイラー・ウェイドいるからダメだな。かぶりはちょっとやめたいですね。フレッチャーもいいんだよな。オバル、シストヒラーと、忘っちゃうのか。どこ行こう。いっそピッツバーグ。いやちょっとさ、コロラドか。なんか、リボン目立たないんだよね。あんまりこう目立つチーム行ってんだよな。この服に似合う。マイアミ。いや、メッツはね、この、ユニフォームが好きだからさ、行きたいんだよね。行くか。まあ、そうだね。マイアミか、サンフランシスコなんだけど。行くか思い切って、ちょっと。せっかくだし、行きましょうか。レッツゴー押しましたね。押しちゃいましたね。来た来た私の大好きなチーム。じゃあちょっと
Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
オープン戦飛ばそう。多分契約が来るはず。来たーおー、マジ9年契約。いや、8年でいいや。待って、5年契約にしよう。どうしようかな。待って、このぐらいにしてくれ。頼む、このぐらいで契約してください。確かに。どうしようかな。ちょっとキリいいようにしたいんだよね。5年契約でいこう。したら。1、10、100、1000、1億1000万ドルか。1、10、100、1000万。1、 1、10、100、1000万、10万、100万、1000万、1億、10億、100、163、3億163億やば163億5年総額1億1000万ドル日本円にしておよそ163億ドルの163億円か大型契約っすね。どこまでいけるかな。2億1000 2億1000 2億1150万ドル80、100、1000これいくら ?20、100、1000万、10万、100万、1000万、1億。1億。1億1700万。5年総額1億1700万ドルでいきましょうか。そしたらやってやろうじゃないか。押しちゃったねさあちょっと変えましょうか。新しいチームはサンフランシスコジャイアンツです。ちょっと編集します。5年総額1億1700今直してる。1億1700万ドルか。一応2月って設定にします。
If a chick with me, she like go, yo. If a chick with me, she like protein.
で日本円でいくらだ。17億。20、100、1000万、10万、100万、1000万。173億円。不良債権にはならないでしょ。これでいて不良債権化したら大変なことになる。何がスーパースモールやねん。ああ、お前の推しもスーパースモールだろ。で、AT&T パークにし、オラクルパークにしよう。どれにしよっかな。これにするか。今ね、新しい球団になるってことでね。背景変えた。そう。いや、あれは当人が来たから認めないから。まあまあまあ。はい、変えました。ちょっとなんか、ロゴが。微調整が難しいんだよね。できた。じゃあやるか。ご飯食べながらでいいですか。ご飯食べてないんで。はい、じゃあ CC でやっていきましょう。ナショナルリーグ移籍です。5年契約。1年目。やっていきます。27歳だからね。次の移籍先は32歳です。どうした、卵変えようかな。ロース食べます。じゃあバッティングを食べるか。ロースターか。ロースター見ればいいか。いたわ。背番号1年いたわ。 嫌がったか。22いた気がするんだね。あ、でも42ロースト入ってないから背番号1設定できそうでしょ。出世番号23は出世番号だから。彼がつけたかったのは1なんだわ。1が永久欠番じゃなくてよかった。巨人だと王さんがつけるから。あ、ロッキーズ戦。お、めっちゃやるじゃん。めちゃくちゃ期待されてるってことだよこれ。めちゃくちゃ多い。35？ 何ラスティメイ。ラスティメイか。開幕投手。レイズ開幕。そこありがとうございます。
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dustin May gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony Williams comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
スプラッシュしたいわね。あ、でもこの場面はもう。
There goes the runner. Strike cold. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
いいね。
Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Kingery, a runner at second with one away. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Feliciano will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go.
Digging in once again, Tony William. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
You there.
I got the count 2 and 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
That ball's foul.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a... base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 2-1 home.
Hey, I've heard that up there, huh? Here you go. Let it fly right
Runners
here.
off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch is popped up. Geraldo waits on it. He's got it one away. So stepping in, Willie Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hanging curveball taken though for a second strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meadows is there. 2 down. Ready now, Lewin Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit out towards second. Senzel's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Giraldo.
Miguel Giraldo.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Stepping in, Nick Senzel, and their runners at the corners now.
The second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Hey,
gotta hold him right here. Here we go.
It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in now, Francesco Feliciano. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Runner on first with two away.
アレハンドロ・カークみたいな。そうね。
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
なんかさ、この風格入
Couple
れ
of
る
hits
となんか
lead
新
to
庄さ
one
ん
in
に
the
ね
inning for
出始めて
Colorado.
ないか。
On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Gets the
絶対あ
right
れだよ。
into the box now. Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
William.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
あーね
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, come on, big guy. Nobody's better.
さ
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now batting, the center fielder, Patel.
He's running.
Hey.
Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
やりよる。これあれじゃないか、スターリングマルテか。誰だ、これ多分スターリングマルテっぽいな。ようやっとる。
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
ライバッチ。
Settling in now, Tony William, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
いいですよ。ええやん。
sit on something right here. Let her
敵
fly.
が初ホームラン打ったるか。この場面。
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped him up. Bart over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Archie Leffler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Tony William.
ちょっと茶碗下げてきます。ご飯食べ終わったからね。
Get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Tony Williams.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. Started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
The second baseman,
Runner at second here with one man out. And on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Now at the plate, Tony William.
Number 1, second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
William is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft ground.
Now at the plate, Tony William, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
William.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Joey Bart. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Senzel brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So coming to the plate, Willie Calhoun. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Willie Calhoun.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Come on now, one time right here.
The 3-2 pitch inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready once again, Lewin Diaz. No hits to this point.
Lewin Diaz.
The 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
Bunted into the air, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Ken Brubaker. The California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Digging in, Greg Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In now, Tony Williams. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Striding in, Nick Prado.
The first baseman.
3-2 pitch.
大記憶ありそうだね、やっぱりね。これだね。
Liner in there for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
ちょっとシフトの間抜けた感はある。
At the plate, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner back safely.
Williams.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping into the box, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hard hit ball to second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
マジかくそやばい、抑えられてんな。
So striding in, Herman Marquez.
いやー、どうしようこれ。
Here now the 2-2. Flea hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
仕方ないね、これは。ボテボテすぎるもんな、今の。
Digging in, Tony Williams.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Tony Williams.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
サンフランシスコで。
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go.
It is out of here!
Into the cove and gone.
スプラッシュヒット移籍後初ホームランとなりました。
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
4対2、2点差。
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now, attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready to take his hacks again. As he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Jones. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the line. I don't think he even concerned.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon.
7対6。2勝1敗。開幕戦2勝1敗いいね。いやー、しかしいい粘りだ。とはいえ。打っちゃったね。サンディエゴか。次がパドレス戦。あーでもそうか、左右から強えな。このセンターバック強すぎでは。ホームか。そして
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Tyler Beatty, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Chopper up the middle. There's one. One's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it.
Now to the plate, Tony William. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in. Digging in now for San Diego, Dominic Smith, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit, and he is out on the tag. So a good bounce back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Leading off the inning, Tony William, and they'll need him to get something going here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Come on, baby, see you shot.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
2-2, here it is.
Thank you.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
William aboard here at first with nobody out.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe. Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Larnach. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Trevor
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw goes to third. Oh, the throw across the diamond is too late at third.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Bare-handed for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another shot now. Tony William, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Duncan will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
宇宙間がめちゃくちゃ広いんでね。
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Tony
まだしないっ
Tony
てって考えると
Williams.
まあしゃあないまであるけど。ハッピー相手だもん。
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to
うわ
left.
レフトライダー。
Cousins is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd
そうで
was
すね
hoping for.
2010
One
年から
away.
2020年に3回ワールドチャンピオンになってるんですけど。
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Tim Perkinson, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Tony Williams.
誰？え、大谷じゃん先発対決。エンゼルス以来の。
First offering on its way. Tony Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
2-0 now.
Hey, stay hot now.
And the pitch.
That's out.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. Him up. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that Giants are down. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And their runners at the corners now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1, on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
このチームの課題はやっぱり投手力。
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early.
Now at the plate, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, C.J. Abrams, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
C.J. Abrams.
Sent on the ground out to second. Steered on the dive. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William. First pitch on its way. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Now in the box, Dominic Smith.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Popped him up. William ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Yes.
So digging in now, Tony William. A winning run is at first base.
Tony William.
Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Dustin May will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
やっぱ移籍してから
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a drive out to left center field.
OK
Mauricio blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Go to third, and he's out. But we do have a tie ball game now. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Dennis Duncan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
来たベルのデビッド・ベルが
Towards second. He's got it. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Trevor Larnach.
The right.
投手としてもすげえな大谷
Trevor Larnach.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball grounded towards second, right to him. And that's the first out.
三塁の時やっぱちょっとあれかな三塁にいる時
Coming to the plate now, Tony William. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
Larnach will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out number 1. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Dennis Duncan.
Things not very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Stepping into the box, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Tony Williams.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
At the ball.
Hey, nice eye up there.
One ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer to the left side. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte. Now the 1-1 pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This is line to left. Cousins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So in now for San Francisco, Tony William.
Second baseman, Tony.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure to
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
ウィリアムの大量セリアホームラン
So a 3-run blast is straight away left. Second home run early in the year, as it is now 7-3.
逆方向に一発ホームイン7対3
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
左投手から来てるね
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. San Francisco took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Dustin May.
そしてまたアウェーかなこれアウェーだねアウェーですねこっからアウェー6連戦ですねさあ開幕6試合終わって4勝2敗今日から、ロッキーズとの3連戦ですけどさあクアーズフィールド
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies.
あーこれはホーム開幕戦なんだロッキーズロッキーズはホーム開幕戦です
Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So, as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
行きましょうああこれがそうですねあロッキーズもいいな
Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Last half of the second set to go, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
No outs here.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So striding forward now, Tony William. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Feliciano comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping up now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get...
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he's probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch is just so tempting.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Now batting, the center fielder, Patel.
Hey, get your pitch.
Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. In now for Colorado, Austin Meadows. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Austin.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Striding into the box, Tony William. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giant. Striding in once again, Francesco Feliciano will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against pitching.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets a one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Colorado led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
For the victorious run.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. German Marquez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony William, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Up top, it's 2-0. Marquez has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings of work, he struck out over 2,000 batters, putting him in good company with names like Oral Hershiser, Catfish Hunter, and Fernando Valenzuela. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe...
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. And there he goes towards second to third. And that's the second out. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Mercado patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Attempt is popped up, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Striding in for the Rockies, Francesco Feliciano, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Geraldo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Tony William. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
投手戦だったな。
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
これどうだ。
Feliciano is there and he has it for the out. The tag and they got him at third. It's a double play.
何してんの？おーい。
Digging in, Francesco Feliciano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out towards second, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled.
Stepping in, Tony William, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Joey Bart. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt.
At the plate, Tony William, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-1 the count now. 1-1 the pitch. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, ready for another chance. William, he'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game. That'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Ketel Marte, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
Here we go, no one base.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And there are 2 away now. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Tony William. There are 2 gone and a possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now. Right guy, right spot.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
One time.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now batting, Miguel Geraldo comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ballgame. Last strike now for Colorado. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks in the top of the 15th were enough to decide it, and they hang on for the nice road win.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Seth Elledge claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Escalona hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
コロラドでこんな投手戦ある？やべえよ。延長15回って。
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Logue will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, stay hot now.
はい、行きましょうか。あ、先制のチャンス。
First offering on its way.
はい、角。
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
The 0-1 delivery.
Stay hot up there.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. It's off the rocks and gone.
ボディ・ウィリアム第3号スリーランホームラン。
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
今季 FA で加入してきたウィリアムの特大の一発。
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Leading off the inning, Nick Prado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fun his way on, but this is popped up. Diaz is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
4点先制。
Into the box now, Tony William. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
センターフライ。これです。
Mercado is right there, 1 down. Ready now, Francesco Feliciano. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Meadows over at second. Senzel at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground is short. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in once again, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 4-0. So stepping in, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Come on now, get your pitch up there. Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
The 0-1 on its way.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because...
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate. Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs.
お、ハッサンさんいらっしゃい。です。なんか、教祖が、会長がなんか、河村に、アイフキットしてもらったって聞いたんだけど。あー、1勝2敗か、1勝2敗で負け越しましたね。いやー、先制できたでかかったんだけどなー。さあ、アウェーで4連戦。代打ですね。8対1。あ、なんやかんやで。結構あれだね。ドジャースが今年上がってきてんのか。なんか安定の順位表だな、これ。パドレス、ドジャース、ロッキーズがなんかもう。代打。代打なのでは。
And he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
この色合いといい。
Seth Elledge is on to pitch out of the bullpen. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For the victorious Giants.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds
私は
Baseball.
4チームで4チームで熾烈なる争いをするって感じになりそう。でも前半戦でね、息切れちゃいけないので。
Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Tony William. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now for Cincinnati. Sherton Apostle comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. The 3-1 pitch. Out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Sam Hilliard. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hilliard.
The windup and the 0-1. This ball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Next to bat for the Giants, Tony William. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
William
sends that one out of play for strike one. William, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
now batting, catcher Evans. Go!
On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Digging in now, Tony Williams. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In now for the Reds, Sam Hilliard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing to make a quality. So here's the Reds pitcher, Griffin Canning. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Digging in and looking for more, Sam Hilliard. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. Fouled away.
これ打ちてえな。2カード連続負け越しはちょっと避けたいですよ。
Swing and a liner. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So striding in, Trey Cabbage, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sharp ground ball to third. Second for 1, back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Tarek Skubal, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Into the box now. Tony William, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tony William.
How's that?
You can do it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off the bat.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
なんなら昔のジョー総裁飯の好きじゃないですよね。
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tarek Skubal. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
いやー、これはね。
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
こんな首位がめちゃくちゃ面白いんだ。そうですね。
Settling in
その
now,
あたりの
Tony William.
結構ね、各ユニフォームの変遷が多いんで。私はちなみに2005年頃のユニフォーム大好きです。
First offering on its way.
よっしゃー!
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's in a motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Kyle Funkhauser takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
ナショナルズ、そう、昔のナショナルズに超絶似てるんですよね。2010年ぐらい、2009年からの言いますか。ワシントンナショナルズをね。
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. William leads off second with nobody out.
Let's go right here.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled
ビジターがどうなんだろう。ビジターもそんなにないか。やっぱモデルのユニフォームはあるわけで。千葉ロッテがホワイトソックスで。
Inside with the slider 2 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony William will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Got it. No one better. Let's go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fouled off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
いやー、ここ打ちてえぞ。
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pops this one up. And that's a fair ball. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And it's fouled away.
昨年このサンフランシスコ大きく負け越して最下位だったんですけど、今季は開幕から勝ってるんですよね。
Ready on 1 and 2.
やっぱウィリアムの加入がでかい
Nasty
のか。
breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Skog. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Tony William. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
やっぱ FA で来た以上、優勝の
Anytime
原
you
因とし
can
て
win
頑
a
張んない
game, let
と。
alone on the road, you have to feel really good about
FA
yourself.
でね、
It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a
4連
win,
戦、
but they
ボー
did
ゲームシ
just
リーズの
that.
最終
7
戦。
runs to 11 hits. No
1勝1
And
敗。
this evening's MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next.
ちなみにね、ペトコパークでの
Matt
バトル
Brito
戦は
gets
完全
handed
に
the
巨人
ball
対
for
阪
the
神。
4th and final game of the series. Dan, any
リリコ
thoughts?
パドレス
Hey,
の
not
ね、
a very
いいボール
good
がね
start in his last one, Matt.
阪
Only
神のビジ
4
ターより
innings,
めちゃ
so
くちゃい
he
けんね
did get a no decision, but he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings, hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
First delivery to him on the way.
ほい。あ
Brito has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Burke, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The runner in scoring position with none out.
あ
Hit sharply on the ground. He's
ー、これは
got
仕方ないかな。
it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now at the plate, Tony William. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony Williams.
ちなみになんかもうこの姿といい、絶対なんか顔だけ違うけど絶対新庄さんだよな。オレンジのリストバンドといい、ジャイアンツ時代の本当新庄さんに超絶。
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field.
打ち上げた。出たね。
Adolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
いやでもね、ナショナルリーグ移籍したかったのはね、これが見たかったからっていうのはあるけど。
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. Our score remains 2-1.
ジャイアンツの加藤セカンドにはですね、左投げのセカンドがいたのを皆さんご存知でしょうか。まあレイダーラムって言うんですけど。
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ryan Cronin. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
30発ぐらい打ってた。まあ年間30
A
発
bouncer
ぐらい
up
普
the
通に
middle,
打ってましたから
scooped
ね。
up,
よし！ジャンピングスロー
and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman,
この
Tony
ジャンピングスローは
Williams.
平野啓一さんでよく見ました。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Lane 11.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and a check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
野球の時間は日本
All even now, 2-2.
あの時日本一なれなかったもん
One
な。
time. Let it fly.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
まあアメリカンリーグの西地区ってロッキーズとまあコロラドロッキーズまあいわゆるサンフランシスコジャイアンツロサンゼルス・レイジャースパドレスあとリバックスなんですけどね。それはそう。
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again. Tony Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
結構ね、このレベルビザション20ね、
And
申
it
告
looks
敬
like
遠
they'd
と
rather go after the
勝負
next
する
guy
っ
as
て
the
いう
intentional
バラ
walk
ンスがいい
signal
というか
comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him.
So a
right,
big
let's go
spot
now. Let's
here
go.
and stepping in, Tony Williams. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Strike
でも
one
ま
to
あ
start
試
the
合
at
球
bat.
団なんでね、ドジャースと一応は
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
やっぱね、私はあの時の中日チームが好きですね。2004年から2010年頃のユニフォームが。あの時のユニフォームがね。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ryan Cronin.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hit leads off this inning.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
あれなんか今年の巨人も中継ぎやなあ。
Ready once again, Ryan Burke. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Drop down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
2010年頃の2009年頃かでブランドというかデザインが石井されたせいで2009年
Digging in, Sam Hilliard.
Now batting, center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
競馬は G1 だけになるかな当面は
Hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning comes.
Here we go.
So coming to the plate, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Fastball well outside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Hey, what's up right here? Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Runners.
最速何枚いるよ。最速97か。
At first and second with one away.
Let it fly. Hey, no one better, huh?
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Easy now, your turn.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it. Hey, right guy. No one better.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. San Francisco used a 3-run 7th to help.
広島相手に3勝1敗はでかいな。今年苦手にしてたからな。MLB です。注意、MLB です。このゲームは MLB です。
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
これだけ言っておこう。あ、フィリーズか。
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Daida. レディーナか。これはツーアウトからの1、3塁の場面での代打。9番ピッチャーのところで代打出した感じか。初回に4点取って、初回に3点先制されて4点取って、3回同点ならば5回に2点取られ。投手陣だな。ほんまに投手陣やな。出た宿敵ドジャース。出た宿敵ドジャースが。また圧倒的な強さで
So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
これ絶対白にしたらさ、2004年くらいのユニフォームじゃん。期間限定でしてたユニフォームね。
And a ball 1-0.
See it, drive it like you can. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? Hey, let's go, kid. One time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
大丈夫っぽいね。ごめんごめん。大会。
Here's the 2-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
ハードライナー。
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Seth Elledge is on the pitch from the.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Tim Perkinson will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
私はずっと AT&T パークって言ってましたね。オラクルパークっていうのは知るわね。
Striding in, Tony William, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
連発上々できます。いやー、フィリーズね、今ワールドシリーズやってますけど、私は今フィリーズ、まあ絶対フィリーズ応援してるんですけど。
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Swung on and missed, it's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know, this could be a jump start to big things.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a... So next to the plate for the Phils, Blake Swihart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
いや、バンドキャッチからの送球。
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
ショートね。このヘアバンドキャッチからの送球。
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor.
リンドアだ。打率でおなじみリンドアさんじゃないですか。チース。打率上げてる。
Wind up and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
彼もね、ショートの守備すごいからね。
At the plate, Tony William.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Tony Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Stepping into the box, Tony Williams.
Second baseman, Tony Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
4-2 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
2020年
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dustin May gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Tony Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will, so you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Nice catch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Into the box, Frank Schwindel, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit out towards second, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in, Alec Bohm, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Come on now.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. But it's swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit well towards the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Reminded me of an old Vladimir Guerrero right there. The ability to nail a bad pitch consistently.
ブラディミル・ゲレーロの名前が出てきた。
Now batting, center fielder.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in.
いや、走るか。いや、呼んでない。
William, base runner at first with 1 out. Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Harper じゃん。いやー、ハーパーに
And
ハマ
here's
る
the
かい。
former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A dive, but he's back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, and the wall into the bleachers and gone.
カルフ今季5本目のホームラン。早いな。
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
It is out of here. そう、これサンフランシスコの実況ですね。そう。これが生まれたのはサンフランシスコ。
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that.
Ready for another shot now. Tony William, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Tony William.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
2022年3月27日。はい。オリオールズ戦。
One pitch right here. Come on now.
開幕戦3安打打ちましたね。メジャーデビュー。
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one. Nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Anderson Miller.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Hey, get a good one.
The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
一人帰ってくれ
The run scores from second. That makes it 7-4.
センター前タイムリーヒットで
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
Your attention, please.
10対4圧倒的だねやっぱ打撃力はあるんだよな
No.
投手力がい
Gets
かん
this
せ
one
んね
down. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set it.
3本のシングルつったってじゃないよよし2勝1敗いいぞ調子いいぞ10勝6敗大学から10勝6敗とかめっちゃ調子いいじゃんでホームでレッド戦ですね今度は私たちのホームでレッド戦とこれなんだカブスかで D バックス戦がでフィリーズ戦シチズンズバンクパークであめちゃくちゃ期待されてるやん全米中継が多いってことは結構期待されてるってことだはい披露しません3番セカンドですねはいそうですね今456めちゃくちゃ合ってます今貯金4
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Archie Leffler, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game.
Now at the plate, Ryan Burke, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Ryan Burke.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The 1-2.
平成の初期の
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Tony William. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
William.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
ジターの帽子が違うんですよ。黒なんですよ。
Batting
つばが。
fourth, the center fielder, Cattell.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, Tony William. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hilliard is there, 2 gone. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Ryan Cronin, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit out towards second, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So digging in now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ketel Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Reds nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Burke.
Hey, we got nobody.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping into the box, Tony William. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Like you can, come on.
First offering on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Skog is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 5-0 finish tonight. San Francisco took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs on a run.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Ken Brubaker, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games. But this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So in now for San Francisco, Tony William. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog. Good spot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. William leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giants. So striding forward now, Sherton Apostle comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pause and the 0-2. Sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Tony William. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tony William.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Come on, big guy.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Let's go right here.
Back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Striding into the box, Ryan Burke, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Let's roll 2-ball here.
And set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there and he couldn't make the play on it.
Striding in once again, Tony Williams.
Second baseman, Tony.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
All right, one time.
He'll try again, 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Lifted in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Scobe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Evan Scobe.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Yes.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Tyler Beatty gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Come on now, one time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. William is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. In the cove and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Wait.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in, Tony Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Tony William, and their runners at the corners now.
Second baseman.
Hey,
Tony
anyway, kid. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Come on, big guy.
The count's 1-1.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Digging in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Popped him up.
Burke
Burke is there for it.
セカンドフライ。
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 5-1, the final total in today's game. The Cincinnati.
カードマーク3、貯金は3のまま。
Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they would pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room.
ちなみに順位表は。もういきなり2ゲーム差が広がった。お、コンタクトが右がオールエースになった。右乾燥したか。3割2分4厘か。いいね。通算打率がだんだん上がってきておりますね。カブス対ジャイアンツ戦。
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tim Perkinson, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Batting third, the second baseman.
At the plate, Tony William. He was responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
William, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The next Cub up, Kevin Biggio.
First baseman, number 8,
うわ、8点取ってる。
On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw, not in time. At the plate, Ramon Ramirez.
The third baseman, number 4, Ramon Ramirez.
Set to deliver on 0-2. This one's down to third. Kingery's there. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Ready for another chance? Tony William, 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Tony.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now batting, MJ Melendez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. William calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony William.
First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Fastball well outside.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ground to short. He's got it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in once again, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
4 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And the pitch. 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Line towards center field. And Almora's got it. The side is retired. 13-4 the way this one ends. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 1, Tony Williams.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The average is at 308 entering play. 5 homers and 14 driven in. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep it back.
Seth Elledge. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Archie Leffler, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Ramon Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 3-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So stepping in, Todd McCain. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
McCain.
And the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Stepping in, Tony Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony Williams.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 2-1, here it is. Breaking balls bounced out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now. Digging in now, Tony Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Popped up. Ramirez is there. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Williams.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped up, Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
drive it right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony.
In now, Tony Williams. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Cubbies used.
あと6試合かな ?6 試合やって終わりかな。フィリーズ戦、そして、カブス戦ということで。貯金2ですね。いやー、ドジャース強い。3番セカンド。まあでも打撃は好調なんでね。大学3割キープしてるんで。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Spencer Howard, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So striding in, Tony Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Williams.
去年はホームラン1本だけでしたからね。
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
なんとかこれ夏ちょっと失速するのちょっと避けたいね。
Hey, have a rip like you can.
First delivery to him on the way. William is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium,
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
盗塁成功。
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
1-1. And this one's by him to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
よろしくないですね。
Kingery leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Yeah.
Next to bat for the Giants, Tony Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 now.
2番ローウォリアーだな。ローウォリアーもそうサンフランシスコに行ったんですよ。晩年は。
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Miller is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Into the box now, Frank Schwindel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 out with the man at first.
Schwindel.
Hey now, we got 2.
Ground ball left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch.
Yes.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Up next to the Giants.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Calhoun.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Line
towards center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
Settling in now, Alec Bohm. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-1. Towards second. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Pulls something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ward has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Digging in to try it again. Tony Williams. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jermaine Wesley, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tony Williams stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Digging in, Anderson Miller. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here number 2. Popped up. Diaz is calling for it. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. No. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Williams. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout. And all set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony Williams. Popped him up. Schweihart has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tony Williams, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fouled off.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner is in from second. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be
4-0 the score tonight. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jermaine Wesley with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Jojo Romero gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ballgame. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
No balls and a strike to count. Romero has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Hazley is there now, and he has it 2 gone. Striding in, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far.
Ready once again, Tony Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. At the plate, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out.
借金生活5連敗か。はい、ラスト。レッズ戦、違う、カブス戦ですね。行きましょう。4月最後の3連戦。ここでなんとか指名返そう。
Rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
In now, Tony Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Tony Williams.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chavez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So in now for Chicago, Todd McCain. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's running. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes.
So coming to the plate, Luis Chavez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Popped him up. William is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony William.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Into the box, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he still has the wherewithal to get the out at first. Digging in, Tony William. Here's the first pitch to him. Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Daly is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as...
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Mark Nunez. The 1-2. Fastball swung on and hit to second. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. 4-2 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Bubich is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Runners on the move for second. Grounded to short. And that's the second out. Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Tony William, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Wait for your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, see it, try it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
See it, drive it right here.
The 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, take a cut now.
Here's the 0-2. Hops this one up. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Now back, the center fielder. Marquez.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Out of play.
Hey, have a red batted up there, huh?
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Ready for another shot now. Tony William. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Mauricio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So stepping in, Albert Almora, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, MJ Melendez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. William backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now to the plate, Tony William. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
On the ground, up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is...
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 58.
Out towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Deshaun Knowles.
Impossible, but highly...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Here in the ninth. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this.
Hi, 4月が終わったかな。勝った。よし、スイープ。でかい。インディアンス試合か。4月が12勝、15勝13敗、貯金が2つで終わりましたね。はい。で、ウィリアムはというと、はい。27試合、打率が2割6分9厘、4月が2割6分9厘ということで、まあ4月なので、去年と一緒っすね。去年と同じ感じにはなりそうですね。このペース感じだと。まあでも、違うのはやっぱり今年ホームラン打ってってるってところなので、まあ、ここからまた打率ね、上げていきつつも、まあ打点ホームラン伸ばしていこうと思います。まあ私が、まあ、攻撃のコアみたいなところはあるんで、で、次回まあ木曜休みなんでそこでやろうかなとは思ってるんですけど。ね。はい。さあ、今日はどうしようかな。まあ、水曜日、木曜日ってやる感じになるので、よかったらね、また見てくださると嬉しいです。ということで、今日はここまでにしたいと思います。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録、ツイッターフォロー、よろしくお願いします。ということで、お疲れさんです。